experience with moving out at a young age. It's really easy to not be friends with someone, you know. Oh, shall I start over again? That's okay. Y'all have seen me through many phases of my life where I've started over, I've moved, I've this, I've lost friends, I gained friends. It's like, at this point, I'm really not afraid of anything. I'm not say that, God, if you come give me nothing, please rest me. I realize that a lot of things in life we can only get better if we try, and I was not really trying, but I think the face ate down. Oh, I'm so happy that practice is making perfect. Watch out for rain, Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of our 7 days of Christmas special, Tanmas, Vlogmas, whatever you want to keep it. We are back for another episode. If you guys want to see what we get into in this episode, please keep on watching. Boss.
Anything Tanaania touch that I feel. Boss, that I feel.
Alright guys, as I was saying, welcome back. I'm in a little rush. It's 10:18 and it's a Friday, so y'all know it's gonna be GNO Friday, right? So today is our Scarlet Soiree, which means you wear red. So I'm wearing a cute little red outfit. I'm gonna show y'all in a second, but we are gonna be doing a live TikTok Q&A in this video, which means that I am going to go live on TikTok. I'm gonna allow the persons in the chat to ask me questions while I do my full makeup routine for you guys, because we have been due, to be honest, for a Q&A. Just a little update, maybe questions about the holiday, maybe questions about life itself, but I know you guys like when we sit and chit chat, so we are going to go through my full makeup routine and finish getting ready while answering questions. So before I go live, I'm gonna apply my moisturizer. So basically we're doing skin prep before we get into the actual products. So I just go in with the Ole Henriksen Peptide Boost Moisturizer and put it all over my face just to ensure that my face isn't dry. I apply the most under my eyes because I don't ever want to put product under there, like makeup under there, and it's dry and cracky or anything like that. So I double moisturize under my eyes. So if you see the extra shine under there, that's exactly why. Okay, let's turn the live on. Happy Boxing Day, everyone. I hope y'all had an amazing Christmas day yesterday. Oh, I was tugging on that wig. I was tugging on my wig a while ago. So we're gonna start with this one, which is the Yummy Skin Glow Serum. So I'm gonna put this on first. So this is the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. And then we're gonna put it all over. So I prep the skin, and now I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place. This is actually a foundation, but I use it as concealer, as recommended to me by Shireen, one and only Face Kingdom. This is in the color Rio, and I'm gonna use it. So normally I would do foundation first and then the concealer, but based on what we did for the family photo shoot, I really liked it, so I'm gonna do it again, which is concealer first, then foundation. Okay, alrighty, cool. Come on, because we need to jump into the questions. So let's go. Super fun only live on. Let's go. All right, majority of my babe, mwah. See y'all later. Gone to super fan only. We're doing a live Q&A for YouTube, so let's go. Okay, my boobies. All right, chat, let the numbers come down a little bit and you can start typing your questions for the Q&A. Okay, remember, like I said, you can get personal if you want. I don't have a problem, but you will not see the question on YouTube for obvious reasons if it's personal question. Okay, I'll answer as many questions as you guys want, no problems. Simple Q&A first. Peter Shea says, would you go back on the trip where you was in the mountains? So yes, I would. It was a very memorable experience. I do believe that if I've gone to a place once though, I should give somewhere else a try. So it would be on the top of my list, but it was a great experience. If I'd go back to that exact place, not necessarily, because I didn't even know that that's how far up we were gonna be, or that it was gonna take us. We were gonna have to rappel down the mountain or whatever to get to the place. I didn't know. If you know anything about me, I do not read up on the trips before I go necessarily. I just see like a preview, basically like you would for a movie, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, this looks fun, let me go here. So when I go on a trip is usually when I know like certain things, certain details. So like that was a detail I did not know about. The rappelling down the mountain nothing I didn't know about. Bestie and I just kind of woke up in it, which is why I didn't have on the right shoes. If you guys rewatch the Peru vlog, I didn't wear sneakers or anything. There's one thing I don't know. It's probably mentioned in the previous vlogs, but the scar on your chest, what happened? Okay, so in my previous life, and I call it my previous life, it was when I was much younger. I think maybe say 8 years ago or 10 years ago, maybe. If I check the stats, I had a this is it. I had a dermal piercing. So those diamonds that you see people usually have on their face, I had one in my chest, and after a while it keloided, as it usually does, or some of my piercings usually do, based on the depth of which they are. And then I had to do the removal of the piercing, and I did a surgery to cut the keloid because I was treating it with steroids, which is usually what they use to treat keloids, to make it smaller or whatever. But the steroids are very painful and it was also very expensive, and I decided to just cut it, even though I would have been left with a scar. So what you're seeing is the result of, it was a very thin line, but it's a result of my skin stretching and also the radiation. So just like how my hair looks, if you realize, it's the same type of reaction on the air that's on my chest. So yeah, that's what that is. It's a scar from a dermal piercing. The concealer that I just used is actually a foundation. It's Juvia's Place, this one in Rio, 430. Hey Vanessa. Okay chat, next question. Hey boo. Y'all love my mirror. I love my mirror so much. I'm so happy about this mirror. It just shows me everything up close and I can see exactly what I'm doing. And the light and everything. I love it. What's one thing that 2025 taught me? A lot of what it showed me is things that I already know, to be honest. Like, people can switch up, doesn't matter who it is. Always have a plan B, you know, because things can change, similar to people can switch up. But I'm trying to figure out what's one thing that I specifically learned in 2025. I won't say it's taught me anything new. I'm trying to think if it has taught me anything new, but I think the lessons I've learned here, or things that have come up again, are things that I kind of already knew from previous years. And one thing I've learned with life is that it keeps teaching you the same lesson until you learn it. So having a plan B and stuff like that, having a plan B, C, D, E, F, yeah, like, that's something I always knew. So I don't think it's taught me anything special, to be honest. Nothing that I have not learned before, or I have not already, you know, never already know. Kind of already know the things in. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the NARS. I think this is a light reflecting foundation in Perth, and just put the foundation all over my face. The next question says, if you are married, would you stay in a psychologically abusive relationship just to not be labeled a divorcee? No, I wouldn't. I was in a similar situation where I was in a relationship. I'll be honest, I was in a similar relationship where I didn't want to be alone or, you know, start over, just because I invested years in it, and, you know, people would talk about it, and you kind of want to prove people wrong sometimes. Because, you know, people probably that tell you, say, oh, it's not gonna work out, you shouldn't do this, and you don't really want to hear that. So at the time, of course, I was younger and I was willing to stay, even though the relationship was very abusive. But in my age now, where I'm now, I would never do something like that again. I do not care how much time I have invested with the person. Once it doesn't suit me, I'm going to leave. There are a lot of people who do not read their stories aloud, and not because people are gonna label you as a divorcee means that you should stay. At the end of the day, I feel like the only person's opinions that really should matter is yours. And maybe if you want, I mean, those of your family, you know, or whoever you're very, very close to. But it shouldn't matter to anyone that you're gonna be labeled a divorcee if you're in something that's abusive. Like, who would ever wish that on anyone, or tell anyone to stay in a relationship just to say, oh, I'm in a relationship? It's not gonna happen. I'm so sorry. I will leave. I will start over. I will give you everything just to have my peace. I will go be by myself and know, say, God got my back. But I'm not gonna stay in something just to not be labeled a divorcee or a failure, or, oh, shall I start over again? That's okay. Y'all have seen me through many phases of my life where I've started over, I've moved, I've lost friends, I gained friends. It's like, at this point, I'm really not afraid of anything. I'm not say that, God, if you come give me nothing, please rest me, please, yeah. Now I like me the strongest soul, I'm just explain, all right? But yeah, just to not be labeled a divorcee is not enough reason. No reason is enough to stay in something that's abusive, to be honest. The next question says, do you think you've gotten better with your makeup? I think I have, especially when I don't overthink it. I realize that a lot of things in life we can only get better if we try, and I was not really trying. You have to be intentional about a lot of stuff. I wasn't trying and I wasn't, you know, practicing, and makeup takes practice. as with everything else in life, in order to get good, you have to practice. I wasn't practicing. Now that I'm doing it more, I can see where I've been getting better. I ate down with my birthday makeup. I did. I loved it. When I look back at the pictures and I know that, you know, I realized I didn't edit my face or anything. That was just the makeup. I was like, yeah, girl, you're doing that. You're doing it. Akila says, looking forward to your carnival pictures. Oh, look forward to your carnival pictures every year. We getting any for 2026? I don't know as yet. I don't know what carnival holds for me for 2026. I have some plans in my mind. I don't know if they're gonna come true, but let's see. I really just pop out at carnival to pop out at carnival, to be honest. I pop out at carnival to pop out at carnival. In my earlier years, I would have, like, you know, really taken it seriously, like been locked in the gym or learned all the songs. But nowadays I really just go to have fun with my friends and to take really lit pictures. That's really what it's about for me, because the look has become such a big thing for me. I love how I just look like a very pretty bird on carnival day, and I just feel the most feminine and just feel the most beautiful. So that's what it has become for me. The look of it, the feeling of it, the beauty of the entire thing, seeing everybody in their costumes and stuff like that. The next question says, how is your relationship with your sister in this moment? Have you figured out the things you still had to? The relationship with my sister is really good. There's always going to be room for improvement. Y'all know we are still learning each other, but I think it's really good at the moment. She makes me really happy. I really like her. Y'all know that. But I have to work on like communication and stuff like that, and I think she needs to work on communication too. And also she has anger issues, which came up the other day, but I think it's really good. And y'all know I am really happy that we decided to give it a shot and we've decided to stick to it. Happy that she's here for Christmas. It just makes me feel so good that we're all under one roof. It's almost like it's healing my inner child in a sense. You get me? All the things I didn't get to do when we were kids, or we didn't do when we were kids, we're doing now. So we went to the movies, you know, waking up Christmas morning together, exchanging gifts, even cooking in the kitchen. Just simple things like that have like really made a difference to me. What's something you're most proud of? If I had to say something I'm most proud of, it would probably be my resilience. Sometimes when I look back, I don't think I give myself enough credit because it just seems normal to me. Because a lot of times when you guys ask me like, how did I do it? I'm just like, I just did it. But when I see other persons given similar situations that I was given and they, you know, don't handle it well, or they even fail at it, I'm just like, oh girl, oh you got some strength, you know. So I'm really proud of that. My strength, my resilience, my perseverance. I don't know where it came from or what it's for, but I have it and I give God thanks for it. And it's what keeps me bouncing back and keeps me going. Even sometimes when I don't know how to, or like, you know, I don't see it. It's like a natural thing. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, what's next? Alright, so I'm gonna do blush now. This is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Pinky Promise. What intentional steps did you take to have a relationship with your sister Malaika? We took intentional steps like talking, like actually talking, actually sharing. I do enjoy doing like videos with her. It's really easy to not be friends with someone, you know, like it really does take a lot of work. So we were very intentional in terms of calling and texting and stuff. That's why I was saying I need to work on my communication, because she probably will text me more than I text her, and I take a while to respond. And it's not like I don't want to respond, it's just that I'm busy. But I've learned that if you want something to work, you have to put time into it. So I'm off find the time. So even before the night end, I try to respond. Sometimes she'll need me before that, and I really fail sometimes because I try to explain to people that the type of thing I do, recording, like going live and whatever, it requires me physically locked in. Like, you have to see my face, you have to see my eye, I have to get time, you know, for it to make sense. I don't sit at a desk or punch numbers or anything like that. It takes me, and then for do that, go live, whatever, record or whatever, and then come back now for have the phone for text you back. It just all of it feels like work. Sometimes all of it gets blurred into one, and it's hard. But again, like I said, I've realized like if you want something to work, you have to put the time in. So I ensure that even if I can't manage to answer right now, I'm circle back. And sometimes I genuinely forget because sometimes when I'm off the live or I'm done recording, I just lock the phone and put it down, because I just want a little, you know, peace and quiet. No phone in hand, nothing, no scrolling, nothing like that. So as we're on the topic, I may even do my 1 month social media breaks. I'll still go live and whatever, but in terms of posting and scrolling and whatever, I'm just gonna stay away from that. You get me? Because it takes up a lot of time. When you're away from it, that's when you realize how much time you really give it. So I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. I've already started doing this side, so I'm just gonna do the entire brush and just kind of brush off the excess and thing and then press it in. So the next question says, how was your experience with moving out at a young age? It wasn't bad, but I feel like there are a lot of lessons I didn't need to learn at that age, but because me did so force right, but end up having to learn them early. So kind of good, kind of bad when I think about it, but it was necessary. It added to my independence and my self-reliance. So I'll say that I'm not mad at it, but I didn't need to take on certain pressures so early. But I didn't like the fact that my parents lived far. I didn't like certain things. It was just a lot. Taking the bus, whatever. It was just a lot for me, and I wanted more for myself. I also just again wanted my independence. It was not necessary, but yeah, I did it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go in now with face powder, Fenty Beauty in the shade 400, and this is the Pro Filter. I'm just gonna go in and warm up the areas that I did not put concealer. Basically everywhere that there is no Laura Mercier. The next question says, how did the concept of GNO come about? To be honest, it was the brainchild of Shanzi and I. She had the initial idea, and then when she reached out to me to say, hey, I have a concept and I think you'd be great with me on it, we kind of fleshed it out some more, but she came with most of, the GNO. She had that idea of it being pink, and I think we fleshed out the name together and how we wanted it to look and how we wanted it to feel, the Polaroids, the cute girly thing. So the concept of GNO, like I said, was the brainchild basically of Shanzi, and then she brought me on, we spoke a bit, and then we brought Paris on, and then we all added and made it what it is today. So we're gonna go in with the Juvia's Place Bronzy in Tan. We're gonna use this one just to add a little bit of warmth. I don't want to go too deep, so I'm going to kind of go on my apples just to kind of define my face a little bit and also get that whiteness out. So where the line is, or where the line was from the Laura, I'm kind of like, taking it out a little bit. The next question says, would you do more party event planning? I think I would. Yeah, it's something I enjoy, but of course I would have to probably do it. Well, let me not say that. Yes, I would do it. Full stop. Yeah, I would. The next question says, how did you meet QP? I think I met him through Tanaania. I remember one of our earliest interactions was when I had my store, Shop Necessities, but it was at the first location, the small one, not in Bargain Mall. And I remember Tanaania coming to the store and he was with her. I don't know if I had met him before that, but that's one of the earliest interactions I remember. And she introduced me to him as her friend, and we were talking. I think he wanted an outfit to go somewhere, and I think I assisted him, and they invited me out and I went out, and that's all I can remember of QP and I, to be honest, and how we started. But yeah, I definitely met him through Tanaania. That for sure I can remember. Woo! Chanel said, what failures taught you the most things? Betrayal was one of my biggest teachers. Betrayal was one of my biggest teachers in life, both from friends and from partners. Lack of respect was also one of my biggest teachers in life, and I mean lack of respect for myself, to the point where I would accept anything from anyone. That definitely came back and bit me a couple times in life, because I didn't stand up for myself. I was just okay with anything happening and anything going on because, oh, we're friends, or it's my friend, or oh, that's my partner, so yeah, that. And also lack of good money management and just wanting to delegate tasks, like not managing my own money and managing my own finances. That was also a very big teacher in my life. Yeah, I think those are the failures that taught me the most things. Lack of money management, lack of self-respect, lack of boundaries. Yeah, too much loyalty also, because I'm a Sagittarius and I feel like we're overly loyal by nature, and you have to also learn that people are really there for a time and you can't hold on upon them longer than the time they're supposed to be there. So you have to just know, say, hey, time is up. Let's go. Let's not build your entire life and your entire, your dream and whole heap of stuff with these people, and these people are not, they're just for a season. You get me? So you have to kind of learn that. The next question says, has being a creator changed your friendships or family relationships? If they've changed them, I would like to say no. but maybe they, in terms of my family or my friends, should be the ones to explain, or would be the ones to better answer the question. But I don't think it has changed the relationships for me, or maybe if they even did change it, actually no, because I realized that the way I approach friendships are probably a bit different now, and relationships are a bit different now, because again, I am a creator and you have to kind of protect yourself, your privacy. You don't know who is there for what reason, so it does put you on your guard in that sense. But I think it's also changed it for the better, because I'm also able to do certain things for my family, do certain things for my friends. So it has good and it has bad in terms of relationships and friendships when I think about it. But I do think becoming a creator was one of the best things that happened to me, because I got you guys, my community, who rides for me who will die for me, a joke, but yeah, will definitely ride for me, and who has made me who I am. I always tell you guys I owe a lot of, my journey and my success and just the things I do, the traveling and stuff like that, to y'all, because if it wasn't for you guys, I couldn't be who I am. I wouldn't have been awarded this opportunity to be Tanaania and to travel and to go here and to do that. But I record a video and 2 people watch it. I know the reason why I am who I am, and I will always be grateful and always be thankful. Alright guys, and we're gonna go in with some blush. I highlighted my nose a little bit and tried to contour it. We're gonna go in now with the Blushed Rouge Volume 4 palette, and I'm gonna use this one. That's like one of my favorite colors. The next question says, if you knew your best friend's partner was cheating on them, would you tell them or stay quiet? Me? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk. I am going to talk. I'm gonna talk. I may not be able to say it immediately, just because it's gonna disappoint my friend, but I don't want to do it in at work. Like, I still want to give them the news, and I want nice to go away. Even if them don't ball, them now ball 100, them just a ball 60, because sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I would, take a little time and decide, I want to tell them, but I would definitely tell them. I'm loyal to my friend, not to their partner. I don't care if the partner's gonna hate me. I don't care. I understand, but I would rather let them know, because sometimes you tell people stuff and they're like, oh, why you tell me that? You should have mind your business. That's okay. That's alright. Me still will tell you. If you want to tell me for mind my business, that's fine. But me will tell you. Because if I did me, would I want you to tell me? That's how I usually think about the things. Would I want someone to tell me? And yes, I'd want someone to tell me. So I'm gonna tell them. And all the time you'll get it right. But consistency is where it comes. Trust me, consistency is where you unlock everything. I tell you. So it might not make no sense right now, but these algorithms value consistency. So you might think I'm a full video, but the algorithm and I pick it up and I say, alright, so she do post Monday, she come back Tuesday. You think the algorithm I say I want to eat that video you post? Algorithm just read and I say, oh, she post something. Nice, alright. So I'm gonna push out this sphere then. And you come back again tomorrow and it say, oh, tomorrow again. Okay, I'm gonna push out this sphere too. Don't worry though, it's something that we all struggle with. Our content not looking the way we thought. The biggest creator has that problem. We all have that insecurity, but just post. 2 views, 1 views, no comments, post. It also kind of desensitizes you to it, so you don't overthink it. So even when you do get a lot of comments, you're so used to, or if you don't get no views, you're so used to not getting it. It's just normal to you. You're just like, okay, let me just keep going. Yeah, it desensitizes you to it, because you've also been posting so much, you kind of all forget to check the comments sometime. So when you do blow up now, you're just like, wow, okay, nice. Oh, sorry, Sheena. The next question says, the next thing says, congratulations on your shipping company again. How is it going so far? The holidays had proved very challenging for us, because we expected delays, but not the amount of delays that happened. I still am very grateful, because we did not even experience half the delays that some of the other bigger companies had. Delays nonetheless. But I think we handled it very well, and we're still handling it, because even up to now, there are packages that have not come, but it really is out of our control. We've done all we could do. And I know a couple customers are, fuming, because they're like, whoa, y'all messed up a lot of stuff for us, but it really isn't our fault. Okay, so we're just gonna go in and highlight the brows. I'm doing a very light color in the middle, and then the front and the end, I'm gonna use just foundation. So the middle is extremely highlighted, and the tail and the front are just normal. So you're gonna just get so much more highlight from the middle of the brow. As someone with a special needs family member, is there more that you think society can do? I do think we can be more sensitive towards their feelings, you know, and just comments made towards them. That's why I used to hide my sister before, or I never used to, you know, post her or make much out of her, because comments used to not be nice when I did like post her or show her or whatever. I guess it's curiosity, but there's a way to be curious without being insensitive, and I think we're very insensitive to them. But I would also say you do not really know it until you're in it, and I understand that a lot of persons aren't in it, so it's hard to get it. But I'm okay with people being curious and asking questions, but it's just the way how it's done. But like I said, the internet has been so much more open to her and accepting her and loving on her, which is why I know I've gotten so much more comfy with posting her. And she is also older now and also wants to be posted. She does not know the danger, of course, but I feel more comfy with allowing her to be on my platform and stuff like that, and showing you guys her and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, it's just in being sensitive. And there are also things that they aren't able to do like we are, and I would love if they're given that opportunity. I know it won't come overnight, and it's gonna take persons who know it to do it. So probably somebody else who has a special needs family member to like get it actioned, because again, you don't know what them require unless you're in it. But that's maybe something that I will have to do eventually. But yeah, just society being more sensitive to them, and yes, being curious, but also understanding that they do have feelings too, and some of them are not able to voice it as well as we are, so you don't even know that you've hurt their feelings till long after. So just be careful, be mindful, be inquisitive, ask questions, but don't be insensitive. Understand that there are people too and they do have feelings, you know, and us who are members of their family have even more feelings than they do, and it hurts, you know. It does. This is MAC lip liner in chestnut. Yeah, I would just love for society to treat them like normal people as best as you can and be mindful of their feelings. This is MAC lipstick peach stock. Very peachy, man. Very sweet, very loving, very kind. I love them. I love her. This is MAC lip gloss in Please Me. I'm just gonna go over this just to add a little bit of gloss to it. I was gonna do red lips, but yeah, no, too much red. I was thinking about it, but I feel like that was too predictable. I feel like that one was too predictable. Okay, I actually really like this makeup. That's crazy. Then also I just used the nude and realized like how pretty it was, so I was just like, okay, let me give it another go. And then I did the hair already. Okay, all right guys, we're going to set now with the airbrush Flawless from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm gonna spray it all over. Give me one moment. Come on chat, come on. You like? And I used the Curlala products in my hair, and also Curlala products, and I did the diffuser. Okay. I'm gonna do like a very big gold earring and then very chunky gold bangles. I was gonna do my red heels, but I don't know where they are. I think maybe downstairs. I'm gonna check. If not, I'm just gonna do my gold kittens. Y'all know I love me a kitten heel, and my gold Amazon purse, and we're good to go. Add maybe some Delina body oil, and maybe Delina tonight too as the perfume, and we're out of here. We gotta go. Ooh, chat, this is probably the best I've done my face. Oh, I like it. And I look kind of warm, like, ooh, y'all see that? Yeah, she liked it. I ate down, right? Yeah, I love myself in curly wigs too. Ooh, damn. Okay, let's do this one. So we're gonna do the 1 size 2 just to set the face. I feel like the airbrush melts everything in, and then the 1 size is gonna set it. And of course, I'm gonna go over with the L'Oreal because I want extra setting. So let's go. I actually think I prefer doing the makeup this way, which is the concealer first and then the foundation, instead of the foundation and then the concealer. I feel like I get a better base and a better mix. Cannot now move. Nope. You should try the crayon. I already have this one, so I was just like, what's the point? This one is really good. Really good. And then we're going to go in with this one, which is the Infallible by L'Oreal. Malika actually put me onto this one, and I think she's really good. I hate spraying her on my lashes though because it makes my lashes so stiff. So let me try to do this. Alright, I don't know if that worked, but we tried. Okay, they don't feel as stiff. I like it. Okay, I like it, guys. Alright guys, so I am ready and we are gonna head out to GNO Fridays. I used the Curlala defining curl custard in my hair, and of course the Wavy Talk Amazon blow dryer with the diffuser to get the curls to just be extremely sleek and extremely small, because I wanted a more, you know, gathered look. And I have on my Fashion Over dress. I think y'all remember this from my sister Reads My Outfit video. Very nice. I also have it in yellow. Tonight is Scarlet Soiree. So that's all right at GNO. So we're gonna head out now. I also just applied some Delina body oil to my entire skin, and I'm gonna do the Delina perfume too, and then we can head out and get to GNO. After GNO Fridays, it was a time. If you guys have never been, you really should come to this new location that we have at ATLMR, right by Bombay by Dardar. Y'all are gonna love it. It's such a foreign vibe. I'm gonna get to dress up and do my face and do my hair and do my, you understand, wear my good clothes. Y'all should try. But like I said, this is what the face looks like. There have not been any touch-ups. My nose is a little oily. I don't know what I'm gonna do to stop that, but it's not bad. The forehead is a little bit oily too, like right here. But see, even when I kind of touch it with the sponge, well, yeah, kind of does get a little bit better. I'm probably gonna have to put some more serum right there, or even this one to suck the oil up. Where is it? This one. I think I'm gonna do this one to suck the oil up. Or Shireen did give me this, which is really for oil control. I just didn't want to mix it with all the Danessa Myricks products, but I think the face ate down. Oh, I'm so happy that practice is making perfect. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was, you know, a new style that I was trying, having the TikTok live, asking the questions. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do have some more questions that you want me to answer, don't be afraid to comment below in the description and let me know what they are. But thank you again so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are enjoying our Christmas videos so far. This episode may just be the last one, or I may try to, you know, give you a little extra one, but let's see what time holds. Remember, say time is longer than a rope. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel. We are still on the road to 200,000 subscribers. Before I forget, yes, Everything Women Love JA deep curly wig in, I think, 36 inches. Oh, she looks so beautiful with the Curlala product in it and having diffused it. Beautiful. I'm kind of sad I'm gonna have to take her off very soon. But anyways, again, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I love you all. I will see you in the next one. Bye.